Welcome back to the Michigan Business Beat, brought to you on the Michigan Business Network. Chris Holman here, and we are in our studios in downtown Lansing, and we're going to go basically to the south end of Lansing. We're going to spend a little bit of time here with Jason Cords, the general manager of Shaheen Chevrolet and Cadillac. Did I leave any brands out?
Nope, that's it right now, but we're always on the hunt for something new.
I know. Well, and you know, it's interesting. I'm glad you said that, because one of the things that people are not real aware of, they go by, they see the dealerships, they see the product out there, is what you do on the highways of Michigan for other dealerships, for the most part.
Yeah, we have most of the dealerships all over the place. We go as far as Detroit and up and almost all the way to the bridge, but we supply GM dealerships with their GM parts. And we can get them to them a little quicker and just a touch cheaper. So we buy in such large bulk from General Motors that allows us to do that and service the people. When you've got a car on the hoist, it makes a lot of sense. If you can get your part just a half a day, 1 day earlier, it makes a lot of sense to buy from us. So.
Well, it does. It's not tying up your hoist for one thing, and it's also making the customer a little happier, I would think.
Oh, yes.
Well, GM's got to be ecstatic with that piece of it too, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. They've really slimmed. There's only 3 dealers in the state of Michigan that are doing it right now, and they're slimming out everybody else. And but we're very fortunate to be one of them, and we're number 1 in the state right now, and we've got 70 trucks on the road. So it's always a little challenging with logistics, and wish I went to school for that, but that's why we hire people for that.
Yeah, there you go. So this is all OEM parts too, right?
Correct. And sheet metal for collision. And we get most everything right through General Motors. So.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Yeah. That's cool stuff. All right, let's get back on your lot now here for a few minutes. Tell me how it's going. I know you're still selling vehicles.
Still selling vehicles. Like I said, every single day we're getting new cars in, but I'll tell you, it's becoming, we need this to speed up a little bit. And, you know, back when they said it was going to take a year, we didn't realize, we thought, no, it'll come a little quicker than that, but it really hasn't. The chip shortage is still an issue, but they are shipping cars every single day. And sometimes they've got to retrofit some stuff, and even as we're ordering people's cars, it's still a little challenging. So if someone wants a loaded up Suburban with every option on it, sometimes it's a little challenging to get that because it takes so many chips to run that vehicle that they're not building as many. They're trying to build more LTs so they can get the vehicles to the public and to the dealers versus building less loaded vehicles. And we're just missing some items on some of these cars, heated seats and heated steering wheels and stuff. They're going to retrofit these down the road.
Jason, we talked with Carla Balo quite a bit at the Center for Automotive Research. Is there anything, are they keeping you dealers up to date on any progress they're making moving chip manufacturing here?
Oh yeah, I feel like they're great communicators right now. They have been transparent with us. They are doing their best to get their 2 plants up and live, but it just takes such a long time to build these plants. And they're going to try to, you know, they moved away and went to where it was cheaper out of the country, I feel like, and now they're trying to bring everything back in. I think this woke America up a little bit of when you're buying from different countries and you got to rely on that stuff. It could cripple you when there's a shortage of items.
Well, for a long time, they chased the cheap labor markets, but then, as you know, those plants automate too, so they're not that different from our plants. But when you're at the mercy of a changing world order, it goes far beyond that. So interesting. Well, I'm glad to see that they're working on all that. Hey, give us a little tip. You get to see product ahead of time. What are we getting excited about?
Well, we are. I'll throw a date out there also. September 15th, we're going to finally have a ribbon cutting grand opening in our Cadillac facility, where we will also have a Lyric, the Cadillac EV Lyric ride and drive. So we're going to do an invite for a lot of people, have food and maybe a beverage or two there or something. But and all the top Cadillac people are going to come for our new Cadillac dealership that we were never able to have a grand opening and a ribbon cutting because of that bad word of COVID. But so that's going to happen. The new Lyric, which I'll tell you what, just a couple to have. It's such a sleek SUV and such a good looking vehicle. They sold out of the orders in they said less than 11 minutes or something like that. But and so it's going to be a pretty popular vehicle. They're building the rear wheel drive first, and then the all wheel drive is coming behind that. So that platform in the car's starting around $62,000. So when you're comparing that to a Tesla and that same model is a lot more money, you wonder why the world is going, we want that Lyric here. So
yeah. Well, it's not just about making them electric. It's about building a good car too. So you guys have a little advantage there, which is nice. Jason Cord's always good to spend time with you. Give my best to Ralph Shaheen. I know he comes into work periodically. I've actually seen
every now and then I see him.
All right, very good. Jason Cord's the general manager at Shaheen Chevrolet Cadillac. You're watching all of this on the Michigan Business Beat on the Michigan Business Network. I'm Chris Holman.